Kevin Spacey has been accused of sexually harassing staff working on House of Cards. The 58-year-old actor, who is seeking treatment after being accused of sexual misconduct by a number of men, is said to have made the set of the Netflix show a toxic environment because of his predatory behavior, which allegedly encompassed crude comments and non-consensual touching. A former production assistant on the political drama claims the award-winning star sexually assaulted him in a car traveling to set from an off-site location. The unnamed staff member alleged Spacey, who was driving, put his hands down his pants when they were just a few minutes away from the base. "I was in a state of shock. He was a man in a very powerful position on the show and I was someone very low on the totem pole and on the food chain there," he told CNN. The assistant helped the actor take his belongings to his trailer, and claims Spacey then cornered him and made inappropriate contact after blocking the exit. The man said, "I told him, I don't think I'm okay with this. I don't think I'm comfortable with this." Spacey allegedly became visibly flustered and ran back to his car, leaving the set for the rest of the day. The production assistant, who didn't report the alleged incident but confided in a colleague, claimed he had previously complained to a supervisor about being sexually harassed and so it was arranged he would never be alone with the actor, but the alleged harassment stopped for long enough for him to feel comfortable with him again. "I have no doubt that this type of predatory behavior was routine for him and that my experience was one of many and that Kevin had few if any qualms about exploiting his status and position," he said. It was a toxic environment for young men who had to interact with him at all in the crew, cast, background actors. 7 other people who the network spoke to agreed the American beauty made life on the set of House of Cards difficult. One crew member, who has worked on the show, which has suspended production indefinitely in light of allegations against its lead star, claimed he was regularly touched inappropriately by Spacey but didn't feel comfortable asking him to stop. He said he would put his hands on me in weird ways. He would come in and massage my shoulders from behind or put his hands around me or touch my stomach sometimes in weird ways that in normal everyday conversation would not be appropriate. That's the worst part about this whole thing. I would love to be able to speak out about this kind of stuff and not fear." And a former camera assistant claimed Spacey made no attempts to hide his advances and everybody saw him touching people inappropriately. They said all the crew members commented on his behavior. "What gets me is we have to sign sexual harassment paperwork before the start of the show and apparently Kevin Spacey doesn't have to do anything and he gets away scot-free with this behavior. Who is going to believe crew members? You're going to get fired." Another ex-crew member said there was one instance when a grip bent over to pick something up and his ass crack was showing, and Kevin Spacey made a sexual comment about it. Netflix insisted they are working with production company MRC to maintain a safe and respectful working environment. More could Kevin Spacey be charged over Anthony Rapp's sexual assault allegations. They added, "We continue to collaborate with MRC and other production partners too. We will continue to work with MRC during this hiatus time to evaluate our path forward as it relates to the production, and have nothing further to share at this time." And MRC are deeply troubled by the allegations, and have implemented an anonymous complaint hotline, crisis counselors, and sexual harassment legal advisors for the crew. They will continue to investigate all claims brought to their attention. Pic.twitter.com 6EB5@5 Kevin Spacey at Kevin Spacey October 30, 2017 Spacey is seeking treatment, his rep has confirmed. Kevin Spacey is taking the time necessary to seek evaluation and treatment. No other information will be available at this time, his rep stated. In light of the allegations, House of Cards has been suspended midway through filming for its 6th and final season. The allegations have come after Star Trek actor Anthony Rapp alleged that he was sexually harassed by Spacey as a teen. The actor released a statement and is now receiving treatment.